Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Edwin, the comic jabroni. Welcome back to a new episode. This is my new comic book day pickups and reviews. I'm about 10 minutes before my LCS opens up, and I am looking for some good stuff on the wall. So stay tuned to see what I picked up today on New Comic Book Wednesday. Peace. Yo, YouTube, welcome back. So, like I said in that intro video, today is New Comic Book Day. It is the 5th of June 2019. Was a good day. Went into my local comic shop. Was able to find practically everything that I wanted. Really great day. And I'm going to show you one thing that I got from my family. Very special to me. As many of you guys know, I will be gone for the month of June to do some military training. So I won't be here for Father's Day. So my family this past Sunday gave me my Father's Day gifts early. That's why I'm wearing this Marvel shirt. This was one of the gifts that they got me. And they got me one other thing that I very much appreciated and I absolutely loved. And I actually have it on my wall of fame. So I'm going to show you that. But let's get into the books. Picked up a bunch of Independents, bunch of DC, and only a few Marvel books. So let's start with Marvel. All right, guys, starting off with Marvel. As many of you guys probably guessed, I picked up Deadpool number 13, this B cover. This is an absolutely beautiful cover. And I said it before that I was going to get out of the cover game and just buying books for covers. But I couldn't pass up this absolutely amazing Vision and Scarlet Witch cover. My boy Indy Comics last night was asking if I was going to get it. And I was scratching my head. I was like, shoot, I don't know cover art. I don't want to get a book just for cover. Sure enough, man, I went and picked it up. Did not read this book. It is just a cover grab. I hope you guys were able to go out there and get it. I think this is absolutely amazing. Next up on the list, guys, we got War of the Realms number 5. This is the penultimate issue. There's only 6. I really thought this was going to be a longer series for some reason. I thought it was going to be a 12-issue miniseries, but it looks like it's only 6 issues long, which kind of disappoints me. I really wish it was longer to give more time for these issues and for this war to really, build up. But, I mean, they're going through the paces fast, and I'm not a fan of that. War of the Realms issue 5, it was okay, but they just seem to be throwing everything at this issue, man. They're just talking about fights in Wakanda, fights in New York, fights in Antarctica, fights everywhere, bam, 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 and they're only giving it, 2 or 3 little panels for each fight. Not a fan. It really does seem like if you want to get totally invested into War of the Realms, you needed to pick up all the tie-ins, which I said I wasn't going to do, and I didn't. The only tie-ins that I got were those Strike Force ones, and that wasn't enough to really get invested. I'm not a fan. I liked War of the Realms at the beginning, but it just seems to me that it just sped up too fast. Too much happened too quickly, and it didn't give you enough of a story. But War of the Realms, issue number 6 comes out in like 2 or 3 weeks. I more than likely will pick it up just to see where they end because it looks like it's going to be Malekith versus Thor at the end. But, what can I say? They just threw too much into this issue, guys. All right, next up, we got Savage Avengers number 2 with that absolutely amazing cover with Wolverine fighting Conan. This stuff, I like it. I want to see Conan. I want to see Wolverine. I want to see these guys fight each other in this issue. You get Wolverine trying to bring Dr. Voodoo back to life. Don't want to tell you how he does it or even if he does it. You get Conan trying to steal this gem. You get a Venom appearance or the Venom symbiote appearance in here. Punisher shows up, so they're starting to get the little the pieces put into place on who's going to be part of this Savage Avengers. I dig it. It's not really for everybody, but I like Savage Avengers. I want to see Avengers that aren't afraid to go out there and cut some heads off, Man, good issue. I dug it. All right, guys, last up from Marvel, we got Meet the Skrulls number 5. This is the last issue of this 5-issue miniseries. Meet the Skrulls, like I said, this is like that TV show The Americans on FX. This is a family of Skrulls living in the U.S. that have infiltrated and have become like this family. Then they're trying to get secrets from Shield, from Tony Stark. They're trying to figure out this Project Blossom that allows Shield to see who are Skrulls, right? Because Skrulls are shapeshifters. They can take the shape of any person on the planet. So this family, they have 3 kids, the dad and the mom. They take the shape of different people so they can infiltrate and get these secrets. I really dug it, guys. This 5-issue miniseries, I would definitely recommend going to pick this up. It ends, but it really doesn't end. It looks like this family is going to continue on. Might be pretty good to go pick this up. As far as spec value goes, it's going to be the first appearance of this family, of the members of this family. The villain that you see in here, the first appearance is going to be in that first or second issue. So definitely go pick up Meet the Skrulls, guys. But that's it. 4 issues from Marvel. Let's get into Independence. All right, guys. Independence. First up, Boom Studios, Ronin. Number 4. So, Ronin number 4. Ronin Island number 4. Totally digging it now. Like, first issue, it was okay, but it was just enough to get me back in. And then issue 2 really started ramping it up. Issue 3, and bam, issue 4, hook, line, and sinker. They got me, guys. Issue 4, you finally find out what these Bionin, right? These zombie monsters, how they are, where they come from, what's their origin story. You finally get it, and it's blows my mind. What? I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that origin, and now it looks like everybody's trying to run back to this Ronin Island. Totally digging it, guys. From Boom Studios, they know exactly what they're doing with this samurai ninja type of stories, guys. Go pick it up. All right, guys, next up from Aftershock Comics, we got Descendant number 2. I know last night on Buyer Pass, I said I'd forgotten what Descendant number 1 was all about, but it triggered. I didn't even have to read the book. It triggered me. Somebody said it in the chat, and like it triggered a memory of what it was. But it's about a cult out there abducting kids of these senators and these people in high government places. And now the FBI is kind of doing some digging and some research into it. And you have this other guy that has a YouTube channel who's totally into conspiracy theories. And there's these shapes that he says, were around when other kids had been abducted back in the 1920s, 1930s. So they're trying to find out. And in this issue, we might have got another piece of the puzzle on who one of these cult members are. I don't want to ruin it, but Descendant is, you know what? I got to say, it's pretty good as far as conspiracy theory comic books goes. I'm going to continue on. I'll probably get to at least issue 4 or 5 before maybe I drop it or I don't, and then continue on with the pull list, guys. From Image Comics, Thumbs, number 1. Book that I didn't get to read. I have not read it, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I looked at the interior artwork, and I really wasn't blown away by it. I think it is not pretty. That's all I really got to say about it. I will read it because I bought it. Thumbs number 1. It's an Image number 1 book. You try to go out there and pick those up when you can. If you have space for it on your pull list and the money for it. This week I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I don't always pick up Image number 1 books, but I decided Thumbs number 1 because Rod the Rican said that I should. So I take his advice and I picked it up. Another book from Image, guys. This is Sharky the Bounty Hunter, number 4. Comedic bounty hunter type of story. This one kind of gets away from that comedy, gets more into the bounty hunting and action. Issue 1 was pretty good. Issue 2 was really good. Issue 3 was awesome. Issue 4, a little bit of a letdown, but this one is more about building the story and telling you where this bounty came from for the lady that Sharky is trying to get and the rest of the bounty hunters in the universe. It tells you where this bounty is from, who's the person that put the bounty out, and where they're taking this woman. I dug it. I don't think it's as good as issue 2 and issue number 3, but still a good pickup. Sharky the Bounty Hunter. I'm going to continue to pick it up, guys. Let me know, what did you think about it? All right, from Dynamite Entertainment, The $6 Million Man, number 4, guys. Look at this cover. This has got to be one of the covers of the week for Independence. Dang, you got the Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man up here. You got this like samurai, Japanese looking mask. Dude, this cover is dope. I know they got a virgin variant of it, but it was going for like $20. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to pick up the regular cover. This is, I believe it's cover C. And $6 Million Man is a hilarious read. Guys, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It is about, this government made cyborg. He's the $6 million man. He has all these different cyborg parts, but they just created him, so he doesn't really know how to use all of his parts. And he's in Japan trying to foil the plans for these Japanese and these Russians because they're trying to shoot a nuke to Hawaii and kill the vice president. But he keeps getting destroyed little by little. So each issue, he's going from a $6 million man to $1 million man to a $60,000 man. And by the end of this issue, at the end it says that he's the $6 man. So it's a funny read, guys. If you want something that you don't have to take too seriously and you just read for fun, right? To have fun with a comic book, this is it. The artwork inside is pretty good. The read, like I said, is just hilarious. To me, I laugh when I read this. $6 Million Man. I know they're trying to update this. They might be coming out with a movie or a TV show, and it's going to be called the $6 Billion Man. Not entirely sure. I just heard about that today. But guys, go pick up $6 Million Man. It is very, very, very good. Dig it. All right, guys, another Image book. I picked up The Walking Dead number 192. That is the blank cover variant. And I picked up the A cover. I was going to pick up more of the A cover. This is a huge issue. I don't want to go into really what happens. If you read 191, you know at the end of that, Rick gets shot. In 192, you find out what happens to Rick. Wanted to pick up more, but my LCS actually had a buy one, right? You could only have one. But they weren't going to stop me from buying one of the A cover and one of the blank variant covers. And they only had one blank variant. I picked it up. So I was able to get two. And I actually read online on a comic spec website that the blank variant might actually be a little bit worth more in the future. I have no idea. But you know what? For cover price, it's a really big issue. It's oversized. I think it's $1 more than the issues usually go for. But it was a pretty good read. I'm not always picking up Walking Dead, but when I see a little bit of heat behind an issue and people were telling me about it, I definitely go pick it up, guys. Go get Walking Dead 192. All right, guys, Scout Comics. This is Category 0, number 1. This is an awesome cover, too. I really like that cover. This is a brand new series from Scout Comics, Category 0, number 1. It's about this virus that has infected the world. Everybody has been infected with this virus, but this virus only really affects 1% of the population who have this special antibody or something in them that the virus actually attaches to, and it kind of makes them into mutants. It might give them special abilities, and sometimes those special abilities go for good or sometimes they go for bad. This issue really sets everything up. The artwork inside, I have to give it 5. Ooh, yes, out of 5, man. Definitely artwork is amazing, and the story's really good. It tells you exactly what happened. It tells you, what's going on as far as these 1%ers, the story behind all that. And now all these 1%ers have been gathered up and put into these special communities where tests are being ran on them, and they're trying to get these people an antidote for this. There's a really big ending. I absolutely loved it, guys. Category 0, must pick up. My read of the Indie Week was Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 2 from Series 3. This book, and this is the Kevin Eastman cover. I absolutely love these Kevin Eastman covers. This right here continues on from number 1. If you remember, at the end of number 1, the Raphael from the original Ninja Turtles from 1984 came into the picture. In this issue, he is talking about how he was able to get into this world, how Krang, or the anti-Monitor Krang, created this multiverse, and how they are supposed to save it. He's given backstories on the original Turtles. He's given a little bit of backstory on Batman, because in this world, you have a fusion between the characters from Batman's world and the characters from the Ninja Turtle world, which I absolutely think is amazing. This was a great, great read. And the very end gives you one of those, oh snap, Here we go. It's going down. And actually, I heard from somebody, I think it was Thoro Kuboro, that says he believes this series from just that issue number 1 is going to be better than the other 2. I haven't quite made up my mind. I think that first series was really, really good when you got Ra's al Ghul and Shredder teaming up. But this is pretty good, guys. I got to admit that. So that's it from Independence. There were a ton of them, but there were some really great reads. Let's get into DC. First book up from DC, we got Adventures of the Super Sons, number 11. This right here, another penultimate, right? It ends at issue number 12, which I'm very sad about because I love this Super Sons read. As far as you have Damian Wayne as Robin, you got Jonathan Kent as Superboy. Together, they've been off-world since like issue number 2 or 3. They're trying to get back. They're fighting these aliens that have taken over the personas of every villain on Earth, but they're children. And everybody is trying to get back to Earth. Even this child, Lex Luthor, I think he calls himself Rex Luthor. He's trying to get back to Earth because he wants to take over Earth. He wants to become king of Earth. So you got Damian Wayne, you got Jonathan Kent. They're fighting him along with some other heroes that they met out in space. A new Green Lantern that they met. Absolutely love this. It's a funny read. It's a fun read. It's what a comic book exactly, should be. Doesn't take itself too seriously, guys. It's just a great read. Definitely go get Adventures of Super Sons, number 11. All right, guys, Justice League number 25. That is the next one that I got today. This right here, it's an oversized issue because the first half of the book, you finally get the ending of what's been going on in the 6th dimension as far as the Justice League from the main Earth and the Justice League of the future fighting each other. Finally, Superman is able to get out from that black hole that he was stuck in, and Batman had everything to do with it. You always thought Batman was somehow turning to the side of evil, but of course that's not happening. That's the first half of the book. The second half of the book gets into this whole year of the villain. If you picked up that 25-cent issue from a few weeks ago, you absolutely know what's been going on as far as Lex Luthor blowing himself up in that issue. This one talks way more about it and what his actual plan is and what he's trying to tell everybody, right? The citizens of Earth, what he's trying to give them. This issue is a big one. This is one that you guys want to go out there and get. I'll tell you right here that you get a brand new member of the Justice League. Superman and Batman invite somebody, not going to tell you who, to join the Justice League, and this person does, and this character does, and I think that's going to be a huge issue right here, and this person's first appearance, which is going to be, I want to say, Justice League issue 20 or 21. So definitely a great issue to pick up. Justice League has been good since issue number 1, and it has not let me down. Next up on the Jabronis list, we got Shazam number 6. Dude, this has been great. This issue got a lot of Black Adam fighting the villain. I can't remember his name, but if you've seen the Shazam movie that came out a few months ago, you are digging Shazam. I absolutely know that. You've been picking it up because I've been picking it up because I watched that movie and I thought the movie was great, and I think this book is great, and I'm so happy that Perry Comics and Rod the Reekin put me onto it because I wasn't picking it up since issue number 1, 2, or 3. I got into it a little bit late, but I went and found those issues. I've been reading it. This is some good stuff. It follows the movie, like how the movie ends. This kind of just rolls right with it, man. I absolutely love Shazam, and this cover is fire. The B cover, guys, absolutely amazing. All right, guys, you absolutely know I had to pick up Deathstroke. This is number 44 in the final. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Last issue, Deathstroke, or Slade, got shot in the eye by Red Arrow with an arrow and got kaput. And this goes right into his funeral. The villains of the world are doing a funeral for him, and you get a lot of panels with each villain kind of saying their piece to him. A lot of them are just kind of like laughing, like, haha, you got killed. Or one of them is spitting on him. Another one's like, I wish it was me that killed you instead of whoever it was. But the Legion of Doom shows up in this one. All right. Everybody except for Lex Luthor, because everybody thinks he's dead. So they really came to the funeral just to make sure that it was the real Deathstroke, Wilson Slade, that got killed, which it is. You find out in this issue that, yes, Deathstroke is dead. But you also get another question mark at the end. Who's going to be the next Deathstroke? We get I want to say 2 or 3 candidates in this issue that the next Deathstroke could be. And the Legion of Doom, like I said in Justice League, Legion of Doom in this one, they send out an invitation to a member of Earth's hero forces to join the Legion of Doom. I don't want to tell you who it is, but this person could be the next Deathstroke. So Deathstroke 44, man, God, this was good. I picked up the A cover over that. I think it was Federici, the Federici B. I just like this cover. It's an homage. I want to say it's an homage to the Hawkeye miniseries that happened back in the 80s. One of those issues, he was dead. It also could be an homage to the Death of Superman issue where he's in the coffin with the heroes around. Really like this cover, guys. Last up, you guys knew it was coming. DCeased, number 2. This is the horror homage. Nightmare on Elm Street. At the bottom here, what does it say? Gotham. DC Comics, DCeased in Gotham. This issue really gets into, how this anti-life equation, it's going around and it's messing people up and it's getting into their minds, and it's a technological, biological type of virus. And these zombies aren't zombies. They're not here to feed. They're here to infect. That's it. They're not going to try to eat you. They're just trying to kill you and infect you with this anti-life equation. You get a little bit on Batman and how the end of that last issue, what happens there. You get a little bit of a story with Green Arrow, Green Lantern, and Black Canary, which ends with smokes, I can't believe they did that. This is an issue to pick up because you get a first appearance of a new Green Lantern. It's an older character, but they get a Green Lantern ring. I'm not going to tell you who, and I'm not going to tell you how it happens, but guys, this is the issue to get. So that's all I picked up on New Comic Book Day. Let me show you real quick what I got for Father's Day, guys. So guys, like I said, I'll be gone for the month of June. Be gone almost the whole month. But I do still have some... My son is trying to get in the room. So I will still have some content dropping every week while I'm gone. 2 videos a week. But this past Sunday, we celebrated Father's Day since I won't be here for it. And my family got me this comic book, Daddy, the Newest Avenger. And they put my picture on there. And on the inside talks about me being the newest Avenger. Absolutely love it. So yeah, guys, got this. Man, it breaks my heart not to be here for Father's Day, but being in the military, my daughter's 7 years old, and I think I've been here for maybe 2 Father's Days out of those 7 years. I'm just, for some reason, I'm always gone. I'm always somewhere else having to do some stuff for the military, but that's the life that I chose, and I have no regrets. So guys, that's New Comic Book Day. Again, I'll be gone for this month, so you won't be seeing any more New Comic Book Day videos for a while. And to let you know as well, Arcs and Minis is going to be taking a break because I'll be gone. So this Friday's video won't actually be happening until I get back. Okay, guys, I apologize about that. But there will still be content this month from the Comic Jabroni. I got Nintendo videos. I got comic book. I got toy videos. I got more comic book top 5. I got some speculation videos that I already recorded, and I got them scheduled for release. So watch those. They're going to be coming out on Tuesdays and Thursdays around 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay, guys? So until next time, I'm Edwin the Comic Jabroni, and I'll see you back in July, okay? Peace.